The Sasha Banks and Naomi situation continues to roll on with some new interesting developments, so we'll see what's going on there. We'll also check in on Alexa Bliss and some more possible members that Edge is teasing for Judgment Day. Let's start things off with the never-ending developments for the Sasha Banks and Naomi walkout. The latest topic that's now being put into investigation by the fans is, when exactly did Sasha and Naomi leave the building and walk out of Raw? WWE's narrative that they're pushing on to everyone is that Sasha and Naomi left unexpectedly right in the middle of Raw as it was airing live. Remember that 8:05 Eastern at the start of Raw, WWE was promoting that Sasha and Naomi would be a part of the main event, only to follow that up moments later and say that Sasha and Naomi left the arena. But like reports claim from the start, Sasha and Naomi were never too fond of the main event. A supposed close friend to Naomi claims that WWE could be lying about the timing of Sasha and Naomi's actual walkout itself. This close friend of Naomi was looked at as a decent source because they were tweeting and discussing certain specific details about the situation long before it was officially reported. So it definitely seems like they have some early inside info. So this same individual reports that there's no truth to Sasha and Naomi walking out during Raw because they left the building hours before Raw even went to air. So WWE allegedly knew that they weren't going to have Sasha and Naomi available that night for Raw, and they still decided to mention them in the opening moments, just so that they could take that public shot at them later in the show. The friend claims that they were gone from the arena at 5 p.m. that day, 3 hours before Raw started. There's also footage of Sasha getting into the arena that day at 3 p.m. So if everything this individual is saying is true, then that means everything that happened between Sasha, Naomi, and WWE all went down from 3 to 5 p.m. within those 2 hours. So again, no one knows what's true and what's not. We still only have one side of the story, which is WWE's side, and you can't really trust everything they say because they're on a mission to tarnish Sasha and Naomi's images while protecting their own. So it's extremely hard to take everything they're saying as truth when they appear to be very biased. Some fans speculate that this walkout, at least from Sasha's perspective, could have been a long time buildup of more frustration, especially with the return of Ronda Rousey. Remember that WWE already had plans for Charlotte Flair versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's title to take place at WrestleMania 38. Sasha would finally get her big WrestleMania moment, and the first WrestleMania win by defeating Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's title at the biggest event of the year. Those plans were set in stone, until Ronda Rousey became available, that is. Once WWE had word that Ronda Rousey was coming back, they gave Sasha's WrestleMania 38 program with Charlotte Flair over to Ronda Rousey. That's when Sasha Banks was put into the tag team with Naomi and still picked up her first WrestleMania win, but it was for the women's tag team titles instead of the SmackDown Women's title. So Ronda had her SmackDown Women's title reign, Sasha had her tag team title reign. Everything was smooth there, until WWE wanted Ronda and Sasha to cross paths again. The Hell in a Cell pitch for Sasha was for Sasha to take on Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's title and lose to Ronda Rousey. So again, no one knows for sure, it's all speculation, but if you connect all the pieces of the story, did Sasha maybe have a problem losing a title match against the woman who took her spot at WrestleMania 38? Maybe that's some added backstory to why Sasha was so against going up against Ronda Rousey at Hell in a Cell. Here Sasha and Naomi are as women tag team champions that were going to miss 2 straight premium live events without any title defenses, and you want to feed them to Ronda Rousey and Bianca Belair instead. So maybe that's the reason why they felt disrespected as women's tag team champions. But maybe the extra added reason was that Sasha just couldn't see herself losing to Ronda Rousey after Ronda took her WrestleMania match. Some fans have brought up 2020 in that argument. The women tag team titles were involved with the singles titles, and no one complained and had an issue. And yeah, that's a true fact. In 2020, Sasha and Bayley were tag team champions as well as SmackDown and Raw Women's Champion, and no one said a word. Which is true, but that whole entire situation and story for Sasha and Bayley was obviously building to a huge fallout between Sasha and Bayley. So there was at least reasoning there for all the titles being involved with them. Sasha and Naomi facing the Raw and SmackDown champions at Hell in a Cell really wouldn't have any deeper meaning to a story at all. They would have just been filler opponents for Bianca Belair and Ronda Rousey. So that's the latest for Sasha Banks and Naomi at the moment. We'll have to see if any new information is released in the coming days. Edge has started this new trend of mysteriously posting about new potential members for Judgment Day. He teased several names last week and even some bigger names this week. Edge took to Twitter to post pictures of Finn Balor and Liv Morgan, hinting at the possibility of his own current rivals joining him. Edge's promo on Raw picked up on that very same topic. He named all these possible names to join Judgment Day, like Alexa Bliss, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, Liv Morgan, AJ Styles, and more. In fact, all of Edge's promos over the last weeks have been about this fourth new member. So what's definitely confirmed by Edge's words is that we're going to see Judgment Day at a fourth member for sure. But who will it be is the next biggest question. Well, the safe bet is Finn Balor. One of those topics Edge talked about this week is how he would let his own rivals join Judgment Day, and crazy enough, Finn Balor falls into that category. Like we talked about over the last few weeks, maybe Edge is already working with Finn Balor and could be using him as a double agent right now. But once the time is right, Finn will reveal where his allegiance was at this entire time, and it was with Edge. So be on the lookout for that fourth member of Judgment Day real soon. Ever since Alexa Bliss has put all of her acting abilities on display with her evil WWE character, everyone has been discussing how great it'll be to see her acting in a real TV series or even a movie. Even though evil Alexa's story wasn't always the smoothest story to follow, it did such a great job of allowing Alexa Bliss to showcase all that range that she has as an actress. Sad, angry, happy, evil, mysterious. Alexa displayed all her character in all of those different emotion states, and did an insanely great job at doing it. And it appears that Alexa Bliss has her eyes set on acting in the near future. She took to Twitter recently and had this to say, quote, "Putting it out in the universe, I will be in a movie one day. #future goals." End quote. Alexa also revealed that she has an acting coach that she's currently working closely with to continue to improve her acting for WWE television and maybe for something outside of WWE one day, like Alexa's truly after. So as soon as Alexa's finished in WWE, or maybe when she gets some more free time again, maybe we'll be seeing her finally make that big acting debut. So be on the lookout for some big projects from Alexa Bliss in the future. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.